what I'm gonna be up to this fine lunchtime. So I'm gonna be obviously making some more crafts, some more ideas for homemade DIY gifts for your friends for Christmas. So I've already made some shampoo, some glittery golden or teal shampoo, so you can watch that video up there if you want to see how I've done it. And then I've also made these pretty beeswax candles that stand and are not falling apart, so I'm very pleased with that. So you can also go and watch the video that I'll link up there on how to make these. And let's try not to make a mess now. And today I'm gonna be stay good. I'm gonna be making some lip balm, but first, because I want to take a sip of my coffee, we can quickly run through the calendar. So I got Colombia today, which has a really nice crema and tastes good, so that was on my coffee calendar. Then I got the cow of Christmas on my chocolate calendar. On the Amma calendar, it was double window day, so I got a balloon bouquet with 3 free choice of balloons up to a value of 75 krona and 3 months membership at Mambeno, which seems to be some sort of meal plan thing, but it's not the actual meals. It's, I think, something about planning your nutrition, because you get 3 months, and then if you choose to stay on, then it's 89 krona, I think, each quarter. So that's definitely too cheap for food. So I think it's a meal plan. Yeah, so that's that for this. I did light up my little candle for the 15th in my calendar candle this morning. And this one is heavy. I don't know what it is, but let's find out. It is a berry bath blend. Oh, it's bath foam. Yay! I live in Denmark, so let me before carrying on with the crafts, let me just tell you something about Denmark and bathrooms and baths. So, a normal bathroom in Denmark is this little room where you enter and you can find a toilet, a sink, and then the shower curtain usually is on the door that you just entered into this tiny room. Then there is some sort of a tube that has a shower head, so you connect that onto your sink. There's usually like some kind of hole in the ground where the water can escape to, and that's it. Good luck. You are showering right there, because there's no more space and there's no shower compartment. So here I actually have like a wall and a little shower curtain, so you know that's luxury. A bathtub would be super nice. I love them. My parents have a bunch at home because it's a big country house, but here I think this is the first one that I like it, but I don't think I will be able to use it because no bath. So unless I get like an inflatable pool or something, I'm not sure how the heck I'm gonna use a bath foam. But if anyone is creative and has ideas, let me know. It's Denmark, but okay, fine. Moving on to the a good deed suggestion. Today it says, be a merry maverick and wish a stranger happy Christmas. Well, yes, I do talk to strangers for the dismay of the Danes, I think. So this is totally something I would do, especially now with COVID and like tighter restrictions and people not being able to gather or travel or do all sorts of things. It's nice to kind of give that extra cheer and just be festive and spread joy. I think people appreciate it. So definitely I would be the one to wish strangers a Merry Christmas. So, the craft. Today I am making lip balm and it's super easy. You need 3 ingredients. So I have here some jojoba oil and it's got vitamin E in it as well, so that's good. Then I have beeswax and it says for cosmetic use, so it looks almost the same as this one, probably a little bit paler, but since it's for using on your skin, I would probably get something that is labeled appropriately rather than that one. I don't know, maybe that one is also fine, but since there is something that says for cosmetic application, I would go with this one. And the last thing I'm gonna use is shea butter. So I got this as a little kit, and annoyingly it doesn't tell you how much of each. It just says mix everything together, melt them and pour. So I'm a scientist, I cannot have that. I need to know how much there is here, because then I can make it again. I can change the recipe, but at least I know the proportion. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, parallel to the ground, level of the eye, I'm gonna make a little line over here. So whenever this is empty, I can fill it up with water and measure. Then I'll write the little recipe, probably on this side, so that you will know. Then the shea butter, I'm gonna do the same. And I don't know if this should be, because it's a solid now, so I don't know if it should be volume or weight, but fear not, I have a scale, because also there's no information about weight on this, and I also want to know how much. So I already have some water boiling, so what we do is we prepare bain-marie, so either on the hob or just I'm going to do it on the table. I think it will be enough. Make sure things don't boil, but they are, you know, hot enough so that they can melt. So it's like kind of when you do chocolate, but in this case you're doing a lip balm. So I'm going to mix all these together. I'm going to start with the liquid, because then it's going to be warm and already liquid. Then I'm going to break the beeswax in bits and put it in there. And I am going to either scoop this out or melt a little bit and then pour. But so let's see, turn this on and see how much we have of each thing. So beeswax, maybe without the plastic to be more accurate. There we go. Beeswax. It's 15 grams, 15.0. Then the shea butter is, if we want to know weight, it's 16 with the plastic. So then I will measure the plastic empty, and then we can know how much there was. And this one, then I will measure the volume. So that's that. I'm just waiting for the water to boil, then I'll bring it over here. So another thing that came with the kit were these little cases. So this is for chapstick. It works, it goes up and down just like a normal chapstick. And actually I'm pleasantly surprised, because in the picture they looked cheap and I wasn't so sure. So it still looks cheap, but it looks much better in person than in the picture. And something that came with it was these little labels that tell you, that say natural lip cream, I guess, pomade. So lip balm basically, and then it tells you the ingredients. So I think this is nice, and I guess the intended use was kind of like this, although I had to cut a little bit because this is too tall and it occupies, so basically it doesn't allow you to then turn this bit so that the stick can go up. So it's not as bad as I thought, but I decided to get these because I think it looks just so much nicer. But I didn't want to put this on the lid because I think it doesn't look that good. But I still wanted to somehow gift the ingredients and what it is together with the little flask. So I've just cut it smaller and stuck it to the bottom. And then on top, I have these little stickers. They're actually from soap, but who cares? So I've got like these golden round ones, or I also have these that I quite like. I don't know if you can see, which I quite like, but they're just flowers and succulents. So this is not made of succulents, but still, maybe it looks pretty. I'll decide later. So I think my water has boiled. I'm gonna pick it up, and then I'm just gonna mix all these three things, let them melt, and pour into my little flasks, and then finish them up. So, a little sip on my coffee. I'm gonna get the water. So here we are, some hot water. Be careful when handling hot things. You can totally just do it on your hob. I'm gonna put this down. So I'm gonna melt this a little bit because I don't think, let me see. So let's see if I can, oh, it's actually quite easy to get out. So I'm gonna use a little bit of glass. It does look like the ones from the lab. It is refractory glass, same as the lab, but I did not steal it from the lab. You can buy these online. Okay, just FYI. Right, so, well, it's not so easy. Let's just put it in there and get the rest later. Get the liquid, so the jojoba oil with vitamin E, in it goes. And then I'm gonna break the little pieces of beeswax into there. So the smaller you break them, the faster they will melt. There we go. So now we're just going to put this over the hot water and wait for the whole thing to just melt. I don't have any at the moment, but if you do have some sort of natural colorings or even scent that can be used for cosmetics, then you can give it a little extra touch and make it look, have a color and make it smell like a different fruit, for example. Up to you. This time I'm just going to make it kind of as is because I don't have any of that. I don't think the colors and scents for soap are appropriate. I'm not sure. They also go on your body, so it would probably not be that bad, but your lips are a little bit more sensitive. So I would have to investigate whether those colors and scents actually are okay. That's it, we just wait. So maybe it's a good idea that you have a hot beverage or something while you wait. I'm just putting the rest of the shea butter in here, and it seems like it is melting nicely. So even if you want, you can try and melt it in its little container. Unless you have a bigger container and then you just like get a scoop out, then that's fine. But otherwise it just seems to make the process a little bit faster. But it is getting there. Something is happening. So the beeswax is the thing that, because obviously it's way more solid than this one. This was kind of creamy, but it is getting there as well. You guys, it hasn't been an hour, but it has been quite a while. I don't know if you can notice, but it's already way darker than when I started. I think we have finally our little cream. So not only does it get fully dissolved and mixed, but then it also becomes like this paler color rather than the darker sort of orange that we started with. So I'm gonna now distribute them into these nice little flasks while it's moving. So first it was too liquid, now it's just enough. All right, so I'm gonna do one and show you, and then just do the others. So this is what it looks like. Then you just put your little lid. It's got the information of what it is in the bottom, and then I'm gonna go with a golden sticker, which is round and it's about the size here. Just gonna put it right there in the middle, and there you go. Another handmade gift idea for your friends, and this actually gets solid super quick, so I think I'm gonna have to put that back in the hot water. But yeah, this is the little idea. So there you go, super easy to make. You just need 3 ingredients. Melt them away, don't boil them, be patient, have some coffee or tea because it will take a while. But then once it gets to the point, then it all happens very, very fast. So that's it. Super simple, super nice and original. I'll see you tomorrow.